Hey, what's going on? So this weekend I got invited to play the closed beta stress test for Synduality Echo of Ada. And this is a mech extraction shooter that is being released by Bandai in the future. Um, I did not initially know it was an extraction shooter. I just saw a mech game, so I added it so I could keep an eye on it. I enjoy mech games. Um, After the beta is currently going on, but the game's not for me, and that's what I'm going to get into. I'm not big on extraction shooters because they always end up falling into the very same flaw. Diablo 4 did it, The Division did it, where people that are all geared up and know the game way better than you just pick on the newer players or the ones that just don't know the game as well, and they take their stuff and uh, they just camp out at the extraction points. I'm not a fan of that. You know, for the people who enjoy playing like that, I mean, do you. Um, it is what it is. But that's one of the reasons why I really prefer if developers would um, make PvP for people who want PvP and make PvE for those that don't want to deal with PvP at all. I wish they would be separate. Another major issue that I have with the game is through my playing, I got the impression that the game is online only. I'm not cool with that. If Concord showed us anything, is these online only games can be taken offline in a heartbeat. So that is definitely a mark against the game. I did read some things on the internet suggesting that there was going to be a single player, but I don't know one way or the other about that. The other major issue that I have with the game is just the overall game loop. It reminds me of games like Gotham Knights, where it's just you go out, you do a few things, you come back, you go out, you do a few things, you come back, and it's just on a loop. You have a base where uh, you're fixing it up, you're making it better. There's crafting and things like that. But one of the things with the crafting is it has a timer, and even just making 5 medic kits takes 15 minutes. So 3 minutes per kit because it's so far of what I've seen, it's five increments of 5 and 10. Um, and maybe as you improve your base, that timer gets reduced. But I just think it's a little ridiculous that crafting medic kits takes that long. I just ended up buying them because it was quicker. Uh, so one of the aspects of the game is that you have a weight capacity. And, obviously, as you progress through the game, you'll get better gear, better mech stuff, and you'll have better capacity. But one thing to keep in mind is that the consumables you take with you when you go on missions eat up part of your capacity. So do be mindful of that. The the mechanics in the world were a bit annoying. I played as a support, and there's an element in the game where rain damages the resistance on your mech. So you end up having to spend a lot of time under bridges or the lips of buildings, or you have to bring those consumables with you to repair the damage. Um, Overall, I just didn't enjoy the loop. And this game for me has fallen off the radar. Whether they do make changes to the game to a point where I might actually enjoy it, I have my doubts because more often than not, a lot of these betas don't change enough to the point where it's considerably different from what the beta was to what the released game is. Um, so, Synduality, Echo of Ada is not something I'm going to be keeping an eye on. If you people out there enjoy your extraction shooters, then maybe this is something for you. But for me, I'm no longer going to be keeping an eye on it. Hopes that helps people out there. Keep on gaming.